Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with cruiserweight contender Isaac Chamberlain. Isaac, we're 2 weeks away from your big fight with Luke Watkins now. We're here at the Raptors Strikeforce gym in Sutton, where you've been preparing alongside Jorge Rubio and latterly Angel Fernandez. Just tell us a bit about how the preparation's been going and how the change of gyms recently has helped you.
Yeah, the preparations have been going very well. We've been working diligently in the gym. We've been working alongside a very good structure that Angel and Jorge have built up for me. I mean, the big difference is before that, obviously we was training, but there was no real structure. There was not like now. I have a heart rate sensor strapped to me, and whatever my heart rate is, we adjust the training to that. Little like specific things down to the T. Angel Fernandez is one of the best up-and-coming trainers. I have no doubt about it, and that's one of the reasons why I came with him and Rubio. Simply because of the detail that he adds. You know what I mean? So, everything has been going great. I'm happy with the training. There's no, like before in the last fight, I was a bit like, I was kind of like tired of training because I was training so much. But now, obviously, it's a lot. I'm motivated. I can't wait because I'm learning something new every day. I literally can't wait for the next day so I can learn something new again. So the training has been going great. Everything has been like really professional. In terms of the approach to the fight. I'm training like a real champion.
Talking of specifics, we got an opportunity to watch you on the pads earlier. It looks like you're hitting a lot harder than you were previously. Do you feel that in yourself, and is it something that you focused on?
Yeah, I definitely am hitting a lot harder. I remember after the fight with Lawrence Okolie, TONY Bellew was in the room, was in my changing room after, and he was telling me, listen, you got us. He told me what to work on, and little things. I was speaking with him a lot on the phone as well. Him and Johnny Nelson, so they were advising me as well. And obviously, the training is starting to pay off. Everything is specifically based. I'm doing a lot more strength training, a lot more explosive training, and not too much, but to the point where you can see it when I'm boxing and when I'm sparring.
Tell us a little bit more about that conversation with TONY Bellew in the changing room after the Okolie fight. What sort of things was he advising you to do?
He was just saying, listen, he's been where I've been before. So when he fought Adonis Stevenson in Canada, he was distraught after that fight. And obviously he saw that I was in the same place. Like, do you know what I mean? Because obviously boxing is not a joke to me; it's my life. So obviously, when you work so hard and put your whole life into something, and then obviously it doesn't go your way, obviously you're gonna be distraught. At the end of the day, everybody in life has failures, but obviously us boxers, we fail in front of thousands watching and millions watching around the world. So our failures are more public. But everybody fails in life. But it's all about how you come back and how you come back as off the ropes in life in general, instead of just in the boxing ring and in training.
So what was Bellew's advice in terms of how to do that and how to come back from that where he'd been?
Oh, he just said time and consistency in your craft. You will get another chance again. It always comes. Bellew started really becoming a superstar and making a lot of money during the end of his career now, and look what he's done already. You know what I mean? So it's all about time. God's timing is perfect. It might be at the start of your career, it might be at the end. So and I know this for sure that this is God's timing, because look at the difference. You're going to see the difference anyway when I fight. But the difference in the training, the difference in my motivation. I'm just really motivated to just be better. The hunger is more and more and more. And I believe that, it all happens for a reason, because, if whatever happened didn't happen with my uncle, I would have never left him. I still would have been in Brixton. But I'm so happy that I got out of all of that. I literally lived 5 minutes from the training. Do you know what I mean? After the fight, I bought an apartment over here. Just really focus on boxing. So it's a big investment in myself and a big investment in my boxing, which I know will definitely pay off.
Congratulations on buying an apartment, which is a good thing to come out of the defeat at least. Things that, as you alluded to, ended badly with your uncle. You're now working with someone who's not a family member, obviously, in Angel Fernandez. How is the growth of your bond progressing between the two of you?
With Angel, he is like a family member, He is like a family member, obviously. I have a lot more, I communicate with him a lot more. I always tell him how I'm feeling, or am I feeling this way, am I feeling that way. I think that's a very important thing that you have to have as a trainer and a fighter bond. They have to know how you're feeling, you have to know, do you know what I mean? So, it's really good, it's very professional. He knows like when I come in here, it's not a joke for me. You know, it's not a joke. This is my life. You know, this is my work. This is my life. I have to be very diligent when I come to this. You know, because it's like you're preparing for war. Because anything can happen in that ring. It's really serious business. So it's just it's good. We obviously after training we always like we go bandos together. We chill out together. We're all like a family. You know? But when it's in the gym and when it's in here, it's seriousness.
Luke Watkins, obviously the opponent, October 27th, big show, big comeback fight for you. What do you make of Watkins as a fighter, and why have you chosen to go straight back in at this sort of level?
Obviously, he's in the top 10. And he's a great fighter to show my skills against. Do you know what I mean? He's a good, top quality fighter, and I think I do better against good fighters. That's what I think. You know, there's no point jumping in against a gentleman or whatever. You know, I've passed all of my. What do you call it? What do you call it? What's the stage like? Yeah, I've passed all of that. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, I've been in the big lights before. I headlined the O2. Do you know what I mean? Nearly sold it out. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, I've been at that stage. So it's all about getting used to being at that top level. I'm 20. I just turned 24. I have about 10, 13 more years in the sport. You know, that I can give to the sport. So it's best to just start progressing and being at that level from now. Do you know what I mean? So I will just show that you know, potentially I can be a world champion. Potentially I have world-class capabilities, which I'm showing in the gym right now.
Some people are describing the fight similarly to the Okolie fight, that it's a boxer in you against a puncher in Watkins. Are they wrong about that?
I don't know. You know, I don't know. Like, to be honest, I've not really been on Twitter much, on Instagram much. My cousin controls all of that. I kind of think, you know, you have to take people's comments with a pinch of salt. You know, there's 1,000 people saying you're amazing. There's 1,000 people saying I hate you, it's so rubbish or whatever. You know, quit boxing and all of that. You have to just take it with a pinch of salt. It's just what comes with boxing. It's just what comes with the job. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's just about what my trainer thinks, you know, and what the people around me think, the people in my team thinks, and the game plan that we're going to use to win. You know, he can be a puncher, but I can take a punch. You know, I've been in there with big hitters. When the going gets tough, the tough get going, you know what I mean? So it's not a thing. If it turns into a fight, it turns into a fight. You know what I mean? And I'm not backing down from it.
Do you think the winner of this fight puts themselves right in line for a British and/or Commonwealth title shot?
Oh yeah, definitely. The winner on this fight is probably number 2, 3 best in Britain. You know, all the other ones, Craig Kennedy and what's his name?
Arthur Nickbell?
Yeah. No, Arthur Nickbell as well. What's his name? Matt McCarthy, I think. Oh, yeah. All of them, they're kind of. I mean, sorry, Tony McCarthy. They're all kind of. They're kind of inactive. So, you know, because of their inactivity, I don't think, you know, I wouldn't say they're not relevant. They obviously are relevant, but you know, the winner of this fight is probably the number 2 or number 3 in Britain. Do you know what I mean? It's
interesting that you've got Arthur Nickbell fighting Waddy Camacho, someone you've beaten for the vacant Commonwealth title, when arguably you against Luke Watkins is a higher level fight, but theirs is the one for the title.
You know, everything happens for a reason. I think Waddy Camacho was mandatory for that fight. You know? So, and obviously we was trying to get that fight with Waddy Camacho again. Obviously, that probably would have sold out, that would have headlined the Copper Box, you know, and it would have probably, I don't know, it would have headlined the Copper Box, and he would have made a lot more money fighting me than fighting Arthur Nickbell. And Arthur Nickbell stopped. I think Steve Goodwin just wanted that Commonwealth belt in his possession either way, so he done a smart move. And with Waddy, I don't know, man, you know, I think he just sold himself.
Who are going to be your main targets if all goes well and you beat Luke Watkins?
At the end of the day, after, I'm just going to have to sit with my coach, sit with them and discuss as a team. You know, it's not something that I'm going to be thinking about myself. You know, I have to sit with Eddie, sit with Frank Smith, discuss as a team what are the plans moving forward. So, you know, after that, then we can focus. But at the moment, I don't really want to look past Luke Watkins, you know, because this is a very big fight, very, very serious fight that I have to take care of on the 27th.
Whatever happens on the 27th, you seem to be in a much happier place here. Is that thanks to the gym, or is that thanks to the mindset of yourself?
A bit of both, really. You know, I like this gym. It's private. You know, it's private. No one can just come in and whatever. It's a very nice private gym, and because I've started off with a mentality that when I come here, I'm working as hard as I can, like it's militant, you know, and that's what I've kept at it, and that's what makes me realize that, listen, whatever I do, as soon as I come in through these doors in the gym, everything else, all the outside distractions are gone. Do you know what I mean? Everything that I was probably thinking about, whatever family, whatever, it's gone, out the window. So when I come in here, it's like my sanctuary. I'm here to work. I'm here to work to the best of my ability. So, you know, that's why my mentality is a lot clearer. It's a lot better. So after training, I always think, do you know what? I've done my job. I've done my job for the day.
And then you can relax.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, we wish you the very best of luck on the 27th. It's great to see you again. Cheers.